The Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, Russian President Vladimir Putin met his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping and hailed their country's partnership. Both Putin and Xi commended the grouping's expanding membership, which includes Central Asian countries, as well as India and Iran, also member-in-waiting Belarus. During televised remarks in advance of a bilateral meeting with Xi, Putin elaborated on the relationship between Moscow and Beijing.
It has been stated more than once, and with good reason, that Russian-Chinese relations of comprehensive partnership and strategic interaction are experiencing the best period in their history. They are built on the principles of equality, mutual benefit, and respect for each other's sovereignty. Our cooperation is not aimed against anyone. We do not create any blocs or alliances. We simply act in the interests of our people.
Xi, in turn, referred to the turbulent international situation and the external environment.
In the face of a far from simple international situation and external environment, we need to maintain a commitment to eternal friendship, work hard for the well-being of the people, enhance the unique values of China-Russian relations, cultivate new drivers of cooperation, and make tireless efforts to protect our legitimate rights and interests as well as fundamental norms of international relations.
This is Xi and Putin's second meeting in 2 months. The two countries are facing the heat of West over their regional policies. China for what it calls its increasing assertive action. US calls its increasing assertive action in the Asia-Pacific region and its policy towards Taiwan. Russia for its ongoing invasion of Ukraine. Besides Xi, Putin also met Turkish leader Recep Tayyip Erdogan and Kazakh President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev. Xi also held a meeting with the Kazakh President. Besides Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, the Chinese president will meet his Azerbaijani counterpart Ilham Aliyev. The bloc was founded by China and Russia as a counterpoint to Western might. This year's SCO meet is particularly important for China as the country is going to get the presidency of the bloc from after 7 years. For more on this, we now have with us our correspondent Anas Malik joining us live from Astana. Anas, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, my question to you, what will be on the agenda? What are some of the key things that we're looking out for?
Well, the SCO is set to begin today here in Astana. I'm standing inside the Palace of Peace and Independence, and just across from here is the main hall at the Palace of Independence, where the SCO will be taking place. This is where the media is being housed, and what is the flags behind me? They depict the SCO nations. Now, in a very short while from now, we'll be seeing that the delegates will start arriving. The Kazakh president will be receiving them, and then that will be followed by the opening remarks by the host. Now, it is pertinent to mention that on the agenda, at least 4 agenda items that have been put forward by the host. They are there. The first is the agreement on cooperation for border issues between SCO member states that has been put forward by the Kazakh side. The second is with regards to the mechanism on combating terrorism, separatism and extremism that again has been put forward by Kazakh side. Third is with regards to the SCO development framework for 2025 that has been put forward by Kazakh side, and fourth is with regards to a joint framework for food shortage that has to be agreed upon between the member states. That also has been put forward by the Kazakh side. Besides that, the joint investment fund that has been proposed, that is there on the agenda, but I think the most important agenda pointer would be with regards to that common currency trade that has been put forward by Russia in an attempt to de-dollarize the region.
Right, absolutely, Anas. In fact, as I mentioned earlier, this is very significant for China as well as it will take over the presidency. What can you tell us about that?
Well, China is all set to take the presidency after 7 long years. The last time it was hosting the SCO on a rotation basis was in 2018. So after 7 long years, China is going to be back at the seat of presidency. It's going to be really interesting because yesterday, in a series of bilateral meetings that President Putin did, including that during his meeting with President Xi of China, he made it abundantly clear that the China-Russia partnership is not against what he says against any Western countries or any other countries, but rather is a stabilizing factor in the world. That's what President Putin had made abundantly clear. So going forward, in case if the proposal comes through, something that has previously deferred in the past as well, with regards to a single currency trade, that is going to be a game changer, and that is something that the West would keenly be watching. Him?
All right. Well, Anas, thank you so much for bringing us the latest on this. We'll, of course, continue to track all developments closely with you there. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.